Good evening, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject in this video we are studying is the Pure Maths 1. This is the paper 1 of the AS A Levels Mathematics 9709. We are working on the course book, and in this video, we are working on the exercise 9B from that course book. And this is our fifth episode on this exercise. The chapter 9 is all about the integration, and the exercise B is about the finding the constant of integration. In this video, we have started work from the question number 11 of the exercise 9B. So let me show you first of all the question, and you can see the question number 11 is showing up on your screen. He says a curve y equals to f of x has a stationary point at the point P, which is 2 comma minus 13, and is such that its derivative is 2x square plus 3x minus k, where k is a constant. Find the x coordinates of the other stationary point q on the curve y equals to f of x. Determine the nature of each of the stationary point P and q. Okay, so you see, it's a little huge question. So let me show you how this is done. So first of all, the function f of x, okay, let me call it f of x is equals to y. We know one of the stationary points. That stationary point coordinate is he's calling this point P, and its coordinates are 2 comma minus 13. And the derivative is given 2x square plus 3x minus k. I don't know what is the value of the k. You know, at the stationary point, the derivative is equals to 0. So I will make this thing equals to 0, and I will put x equals to, because this is the stationary point. So at x equals to 2, the derivative will become 0, because the stationary point, the derivative is equals to 0. So we will make this equals to 0, and in the place of the x, I will put this 2. So 2 into 2 square plus 3 into 2 minus k equals to 0. The stationary derivative must be 0. Okay, so you will have 8 plus 6 minus k equals to 0. So minus k will be equal, this becomes 14, minus 14. So minus minus cancel, so k is equals to 14. Now I know the value of the k. Now, the this expression 2x square plus 3x, and this is positive, k is positive 14, so this will become, you put the k value here, so you will have 2x square plus 3x minus 14. Now, I want to find out the x coordinate of the other stationary point, and he called that point Q. So now I know the k value, so I will make this derivative equals to 0, because at the stationary point the derivative is equals to 0, and now I know the value of the k also. So 2x square plus 3x minus 14 will be equals to 0. So you will have, I will do the midterm breaking. I multiplied the extreme terms. When you multiply 2x square with the 14, you get 28. The pair of the 28, which by multiplication give you 28, and by subtraction will give you positive 3, is plus 7x and minus 4x. So I did the midterm breaking here. 2x square plus 7x minus 4x minus 14 equal to 0. From these two, you can take x common. So you are left with the 2x plus 7. From these two, you can take minus 2 common. So you are left with the 2x plus 7. So now I can take this bracket common. The other bracket will be x minus 2. So these two brackets are multiplying with each other, and they are equals to 0. So that means you can make each bracket equals to 0. So I will make x minus 2 equals to 0. So x will be equals to positive 2. I can make 2x plus 7 equals 0. 7 will come to this side. It will become minus 7. And that 2 will come here and divide. So the x value will be minus 7 by 2. So the stationary points there are two stationary points. One of them has the x as 2. That was the P point. The other one has x. The x coordinate of the stationary point is minus 7 by 2. Okay. So that means that the q is its coordinates will be minus 7 by 2. Then I integrated this, f of x, the derivative is 2x square plus 3x minus 14. So you derivate it, f of x will become, when you integrate this, when you integrate this derivative, you get f of x. This is the symbol of derivation, okay? So when you integrate this portion, this becomes 2x cubed by 3 plus 3x squared by 2 minus 14x plus c. I know this point. This is the x and this is the f of x. Just put these values here, and from here you can find the value of the c. So the equation of the curve will become 2x cubed by 3 plus 3x squared by 2 minus 14x plus 11 by 3. Here, if you put x equals to minus 7 by 2, you will be able to find the y coordinate of the cube. So in the place of the x, I will substitute minus 7 by 2. I substituted here, and I found what is the value of the y coordinate of the point q. That is 42 whole 11 by 24. So the coordinates of the q, which is the other stationary point, are minus 7 by 2 comma 42 whole 11 by 24. Now the main question is, their question is find the nature of uh, the the p point and the q point. To find the nature, whether they are maximum point or a minimum point, what you do, you find out the second derivative. So the first derivative is given, I find the second derivative, which is 4x plus 3. So to find the nature of this point, I will put this x value into the second derivative, and I got 11, which is positive. So that means this point is minimum point. Okay, so the point p is basically minimum point. And in the second derivative, if I will use the q, which is the other stationary point, it's x, I will use minus 7 by 2. So when I put in the second derivative x equals to minus 7 by 2, my answer is minus 11, which is a negative. When the second derivative on an x value is negative, that means it's a maximum point. So that means the q is, its nature is that it's a maximum point, and the p is minimum point. So it's a huge question. I hope you understand this. And this is how you do the question number 11 of the exercise 9b. This is our fifth episode on this exercise. I hope that this question is clear to you. So, my dear students, now we will work on the question number 12 from the exercise 9b. Let me show you the question. So, here on your screen, the question number 12 is showing up. A curve is such that dy by dx is equals to k plus x, where k is a constant. Given that the tangents to the curve at the point where x equals to 5 and x equals to 5, x equals to 7 are perpendicular, find the value of the k. That's the A part. B part is given also that the curve passes through the point 10 comma minus 8. Find the equation of the curve. So we are going to work on the question number 12, and I hope you have read this statement. So here I have solved this to save the time, and let me show you how this is done. So you can see the dy by dx is given, that is equals to k plus x. I don't know what is the value of the k. The tangent at the x equals to 5 and x equals to 7 are perpendicular to each other. The value of the k is question. The gradient of the tangent, you know, and you just put the value of the x in that dy by dx. You will get the gradient of the curve, that is also the gradient of the tangent at that point. So the gradient of the tangent when the x is equals to 5, that will be dy by dx. In this place of the x, I will substitute 5. So k plus 5. Gradient of the tangent when the x is equals to 7, that will be dy by dx equals to k plus 7. So this. Because these two tangents are perpendicular to each other according to that statement. So the two tangents which are perpendicular to each other, two lines which are perpendicular to each other, the product of their gradients is equals to minus 1. So m1 multiply m2 is equals to minus 1. M1 is k plus 5, M2 is k plus 7. So their product will be equals to minus 1. So multiply these two brackets, k plus 5 multiply k plus 7. So you will have k square plus 12k plus 37 equals to minus 1. Bring this minus 1 to this side. So you will have k square plus 12k plus 36 equals to 0. Do the midterm breaking. You know the pair of the 36, which by multiplication will give you 36 and by addition will give you plus 12. That is plus 6k and plus 6k. So you will have midterm breaking. I'm doing k square plus 6k plus 6k plus 36 is equal to 0. So you can take k common. So k plus 6. From here you can take 6 common plus 6. So you will have k plus 6. So take k plus 6 common. So you will have both these brackets are exactly same. So just make one of them equals to 0. So from there you can find the value of the k. So k plus 6 equals to 0. So k will be equals to minus 6. So that's the A part in which they ask us to find the value of the k. I hope you understand. In the B part, they ask us to find the equation of the curve. And they said that the curve is passing through the 10 comma minus 8. I know the dy by dx. I know the value of the k, that's minus 6, okay? Then I will integrate both the sides. So when I integrate this side, this becomes y. When I integrate this side, this becomes minus 6x plus x squared by 2 plus c. So in the place of x, I will put 10, and in the place of the y, I will put minus 8 here. And then I will be able to calculate the value of the c, which is the constant of integration. So you will have minus 8 equals to minus 6 into 10 plus 10 squared divided by 2 plus c. So that's minus 8 equals to minus 60 plus 50 plus c. You will get the c as 2. The value of the c is 2. So I will put the c here. That will be the equation of the curve. So y will be equals to minus 6x plus x squared by 2 plus 2. The value of the c here. So I can just rearrange this expression. So I put the x squared term first and then the x term and then the constant. So it's x squared, y is equal to x squared by 2 minus 6x plus 2. So this is the answer of the question number 12. And this is how we will do the question number 12. Let me show you the answer, sir. Exercise 9b, we are working on the question number. We have worked on the, so you can see this. This is the answers of the exercise 9b. And let me show you the question number 12. And you can see the answer for the question number 12. Our answers are perfect. So this is how we do this. The question number 12 of the exercise 9b. This is our fifth episode on this exercise. My name is Ferhan Mazher and I am from Sargodha, Pakistan. So my dear students, now we are working on the question number 13 of the exercise 9b. Let me show you the question number 13 on your screen. It says a curve f of x has a stationary point at 1 comma minus 1 and is such that its second derivative is equal to 2 plus 4 by x cube. Find the first derivative and find the f of x. So this is the question number 13 and we are going to solve it. So I have already solved this on board to save time. So you see y is equal to f of x. There is a stationary point at 1 comma minus 1. The second derivative is given 2 plus 4 by x cube. The question is find the first derivative and find that function. Okay, so because the second derivative is given to me, so I will integrate both the sides of this expression. So when I will integrate this, it will become, this is second derivative. When you integrate this, this becomes the first derivative. And when you integrate this side, this will become, this is 2 plus 4 x raised to power minus 3. So this will become 2x, this will become plus 4. The one power is added with the same number I divide plus c. So the first derivative will be equal to 2x minus 2 and 2 cancel, minus comes here. So this becomes x raised to power minus 2, take it downstairs. So this is minus 2 by x squared plus c. You know, the stationary point is at x equals to 1, and at the stationary point the derivative is equal to 0. So at x equals to 1 the derivative will be 0. So I will write this as 0, and here in the place of the x I will substitute 1. So 0 will be equals to 2 into 1 minus 2 by 1 square plus c. So you will have 0 equals to 2 minus 2 plus c. This cancels, so c is equal to 0. The constant of the integration here is 0. So this expression for the first derivative, that will become 2x minus 2 by x square plus c is plus 0. So no need to write this. So this was their A part. Then they ask us to find the actual equation of the curve f of x. They want us to find out. I know the first derivative. I will integrate it further and I will get f of x. When you integrate the first derivative, you get f of x. When you integrate this side, you will have 2x squared by 2 minus 2x. This power is negative, add 1 in it, and whatever is the answer, you divide with it. So plus c. So 2 cancel, you will have x squared, you will have plus This will be 2. This is actually for minus 1, so it will come downstairs. 2 by x plus c. So I know that the curve, this point is on the curve. So in the place of x, I will put 1, and in the place of y, I will, or f of x, I will put minus 1. So minus 1 is equals to 1 square plus 2 by 1 plus c. So minus 1 will be equals to 1 plus 2 plus c. So this will be I will take this to the other side. This is plus 3. When it will go to the other side, it will become minus 3. So c will be equals to minus 1 minus 3. That's minus 4. The value of the constant of integration here is minus 4. So the equation of the curve will become x square plus 2 by x, and the value of the c is minus 4. So this is how you will do the question number 13 of the exercise 9b. This is our fifth episode on this exercise. So let me show you the answers from the exercise 9b. So question number 13. So question number 13, the answer is showing up on your screen, and you can check that out.